Hey, YouTubers and friends, how you doing out there? Those of you who know me, I'm Ed Marvin of Flash in Your Pan. I've been a YouTuber for quite a while now, and I love live streaming. We have a show over at Flash in Your Pan every Tuesday night Hangout Live, where I have gone through the learning process of learning live streaming for going on 4 years now. And I've learned a lot of mistakes along the way, and I've learned a lot of lessons on the way. If you're not yet a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell and become a subscriber today. And hopefully we'll all learn together. JP's Lawns and More, good to see you. Good to see you. I see our friend Spike is in the house. How you doing? The frugal fixer, Spike Strike from Spike Strike Prospecting Gear. Hey, JP Lawns and More. Wonder why my other monitor is not working. It's always something on a live stream, let me tell you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I wasn't sure because I'm using my mic, my other mic, and when I use it through OBS, it's been kind of being a pain, but it tested out all right here on StreamYards. I like StreamYards just for that reason right there. I'm able to highlight comments and stuff. I want to implement it into Tuesday Night Hangout Live without that watermark up there, of course, and be able to use my OBS with it. I'm learning that, and maybe later down the road we'll get into that more. But I pretty much want to talk to you guys about how I live stream on Tuesday Night Hangout Live. First and foremost, what I do before I ever go live is I do a disk cleanup and make sure anything I don't need running at that time is usually I click more. I click like my delivery optimization files, my recycle bin if there's something in it, and thumbnails, because that always gets a lot of megabytes. Then I hit OK, and I clean out those files because I don't want nothing lagging me down. Then what I do is I test my internet speed. I'm not worried about my download speed at this time, because download speed is for pretty much when you're watching live streaming or watching YouTube or something like that. And what I care about is right in here, my upload speed. Doggone it. my upload speed. That's what I care about right there. Whoops. Ha ha ha. I care about my upload speed. This don't matter. 9.9, not bad. I'd rather have it around 10, 11, 12. Granted, it's Sunday, it's in the evening, and that's all good. Pardon me. Hey, Ringo, how you doing? Let's see what Spike says. StreamYard, the only thing so far I have not found yet is adjusting camera angles and sizes. You can change your definition from 720 HD if you're on a free version. I believe you can go to 1080p on a paid version, which for $25 month to month or $20 paid in an annual fee, you can remove that and put on your own logo and whatnot, which eventually I will. But you can't change camera angles and stuff. That's why I want to use OBS in all my live streams on this channel or on Flash in Your Pants. That way I keep the flavor or the style that I've already cultivated over during Tuesday Night Hangout Live. And I'm able to do more with it. Look what we have here. We have Jelly Bear Mineral Mammal Prospecting in the house. Good to see you, brother. Can't wait for Flash Bash. See you there. We also have Square Nails Matters down east detecting and prospecting. Welcome, Bob. Good to see you. Let's see. I don't like Streamlabs. I tried Streamlabs. I don't like it. For my bots that Streamlabs offer, I can do with Nightbot, and Nightbot's really easy to use. So, hey, Heavy Meadow. I'm also checking out Stream Elements. With this channel more, I'm going to dive into some other encoders like vMix. I can't do anything for Apple like Ecamm or anything like that because I'm a Windows user. I'm not an Apple user. I will also be doing some stuff so I could show you how I set up OBS. I'll probably dive a little more into Streamlabs for you, but Streamlabs and OBS, even though they're both open source softwares, which they're absolutely free, OBS is an open source, and Streamlabs Slobs is built on kind of like OBS format. So I believe, but there is paid versions on Streamlabs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I was wondering about my mic here, but it seems to be working fine. A lot of viewers will tolerate poor video quality if your audio is good. If your audio is crap and your video's crap, they're not going to stay around long. And I'm going to take you back to the very first Tuesday night Hangout Live I had when I decided to make it Tuesday night Hangout Live. I was playing with Thursday night or Tuesday night, and let me show you how bad the quality was back then. This was in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm going on 4 years. Yeah, you have a very good point there, Jelly Bear. That's true. What good is 4K or even 820 or 720 or whatever the other one is, 1080p, if your audio quality is garbage? It does absolutely no good at all. Something else I would like to talk about is, I know we're all on a budget. Believe me, I know. But here, I'm using my laptop, which I thought was a good laptop. It had a really good graphics card. It had 8 GB of RAM. It was a 4-core laptop, which I started making these live streams with. So let's have a laugh. Let's have a laugh. I don't know if you'll be able to hear the volume or not. Let me move up a little. I was freshly new at green screen. You could see I'm really shaded. That's because my lighting wasn't the best. When it comes to green screen, and green screen, I love green screen. I could change where I'm at a drop of a hat. I could change my scenery, drop of a hat for the most part. And how's me lagging now? Because I'm trying to do a lot. Next time I'm gonna get a lot more RAM in my computer in my next setup. But just look at the overall quality of that. And I stream at 720, so I'm not using as much resources on my computer. But just look at that. I had no way. I was using Skype at the time. I had no way to bring in Skype in it. It was pre the NDI, which is a way, I forget the exact translation, but it's for the audio and video for live streamers to help down with the bandwidth and stuff. Bandwidth is everything when it comes to your live streaming. Also, your RAM. You want a lot of RAM, your random access memory. But just look how terrible that is. And I can't hear no volume at all. So sorry about that. But that was the start of the show right there. Then I'll move a few months more. Let's say here when we had the Wandering Buffaloes on. This is the first season. My graphics weren't as good or anything. Um, I do all my own graphics. I make my own layovers and my backdrops. Um, and um, but like this one, you know, still my camera's a little better. My lighting's not good. I have some snow. I have some snow. Will it let me use my pen on a video? I guess not. I have some snow here and stuff. I was just working on perfecting my green screen at that time. And and there's also, oh, there it is. But you could see the snow right there in that, and um how it's jumping around. The way it's jumping around, it affected the whole stream. It in fact it affected my enjoyment of doing it, because I'm behind the scenes trying to keep a decent look on myself, and I'm pulling my hair in my mind going, what the blankety blank blank blank. And I'm aggravated because my sound could have been choppy. My video was always choppy. And I know if I didn't, well, okay. I know it wasn't very enjoyable for you to watch something like that, even though tons and tons of you were absolute awesome uh, members of the Flash fam, and joining me in there and showing your support, which I greatly appreciate. But I was very aggravated. And I know a lot of the viewers, I remember some of the comments in the live chat. Oh man, it's jumpy. Oh man, I'm getting the wheel of death, blah, 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 blah. You know, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Come on, close. But um let's go to someone waiting for my damn thing to turn off. Come on, close, close. I do have more windows up right now than I usually do. Um, the first video you saw, I was actually using my laptop webcam, which was a mess, I wish that would turn off, though. Maybe I can do it from up there. Maybe not. But I might even still be using my laptop webcam for this one here. It pays to buy a good webcam. I use the oh what webcam do I use? I use the Logitech 9 C920 and the Logitech C922 is the C920 is what I'm using right now. I tweak with the adjustments a little and give me a better video. Back with my videos. Okay, but my doggone thing's messing up. I want that to close and it won't close. So I'm going to refresh that. Pardon me. And it should take it off, which it did. Now I'm going to jump up more into this last season. And let me see, I'll go a couple months back. One with our friend Ray Rusa. No, I'll go to a different background. Here's one with John Bilchick of Devil's Canyon. I don't know where Jaren is. I don't know if he even sleeps. But usually here I play a little music and stuff. See, these thumbnails aren't the greatest and stuff. And I had Skype over here behind me. See, there's still some snowy stuff going on. Doggone commercials. Come on, commercial. You still see some snow right here. I'm dark. All of that has to do with lighting. I use a 3-point lighting. I have a light right here. I have a light right here. And then I have a backlight back here that lights up my green screen nice and uniformed as possible. And you could tell through all of this, it just don't have the look that I want it yet. And then I started changing my thumbnails. And every year it gets better and better. I'm always striving to give you all a better show over there. But even right here, I changed when I had the chats in here and I had the pictures out here, it's because YouTube at that time was not saving the live chat. Once they saved the live chat for replay, like here, I started bringing our guest into here. And at this time, I'm still using Skype. Whatever you do, do not use Skype. Even with the NDI, it was still using a lot of my computer's, resources. It was eating a lot of the RAM. And but my graphics were starting to get better. My green screen work was starting to get better and on. Let's see, I'll jump up here more in the future. This, I was still using my laptop then, and the more I wanted to do with my laptop, the more it was getting really jumpy. This might not be the one. Yeah, I think this is. This is with DK from Adventures with Dirt. And we had some mass technical issues. And I was hoping it was YouTube when it was really the resource, my laptop not being able to do what I wanted it to do in live streaming. Now, let me head over to my channel, my other channel, and I'll go to the playlists. And that's highlights. Here's this season. Here's this season for Tuesday Night Hangout Live. You can see my green screens better. I'm more visible. And yes, I actually made that backdrop, which I made in print in Microsoft Print. And I'll help you do that. I also use another site called iPica, something like that. Not Canva, iPicky. But this picture I took when I was in Yosemite with my foster brother, but I made that. And now with this, we're using Zoom. I like it better than Skype. I can bring in people, as many people as I want. With my version being a paid version, I can bring in up to 100 people into my Zoom. I never have. I doubt if I ever will, but I could if I wanted to. Um, and it takes less of my computer resources. And with my OBS, I can set up all these different scenes and whatnot. And we'll get into that later down the road. Just those are like night and day. Night and day. Where's one of my newer ones? Not sure. Yes, here's some newer ones right here. Let me see. Which one do we want to look at? Those are future videos, so those won't do no good. This coming Tuesday, and the Tuesday after that, and the Tuesday after that. But let's do last week's Open Line Tuesday. And now I have the countdown, which I kind of like. I hope you guys do. I'm always up for any suggestions on what you want or any constructive criticism. If you have any constructive criticism or questions or anything, don't hesitate to email me at flashingyourpan@gmail.com. There should be a clickable link coming up right now, but let me swing past that. There I am in my shed. My lighting's better. You don't see any snow around me, at least often. With live streaming, things change all the time. And then I'll go into the other set here. And this layover here, I made in this website right here, ipicky.com. It's absolutely free. I've never even made an account. I go over here, I click edit pictures, and I could either open up something, like there's the one I made for this live stream, or I could go over here to the editor and pick designer. Make a new, let me see, I want to do a 720. That's what I broadcast in. 720 transparent gives me a nice clean canvas to work with. You see, now it actually saves everything that I put into it. Here, I'll go in here, add another picture, I'll put me in there. Put our AU down there. Wow, what the heck's going on around here? And then all you have to do is save it. And in this one, um, I can go back to it. I can remove this and continue making whatever I want. If I wanted to make an overlay, like when I had this overlay, I'd go over to here. I'd pick out a geometric pattern. Try and figure out what size I want it. See, I'll lock that. I'll lock that. I'll come in, bring another one into it. I'll change this color though, pretty much so I can see it. Then I'll bring this into it. And then I'll change the color to green. And then in my OBS, I can make that so I can use it with chroma key. I'll put the chroma key on it, and then I'll be able to use that much like this area here. And I made those all the same way. So made it all the same way as I did that background. And I made this one also, which I'll bring it up. I'll show you. I'd love it for all of you to not have the headaches I've had. See, there's one I made right there. There's another live overlay I made. I believe that's the one that's on right now. Actually, yeah, and it's over my background picture. You've been using Canva? I've tried Canva. I don't really like it. They give you a bunch of templates for the most part. With this editor here, I start off from scratch. I start off from scratch and I make it all myself, And it's very easy. It's absolutely free. And as you've seen, I never even signed in. It still stores my picture. Canva. I know I know D Nimin and Nick Nimmin talk about Canva a lot. I'm not sure if they're have any. See, now you can try it free for 30 days. It's not even free anymore. Get Canva free. Okay. You can use it. You can use it for brand kits. Not sure about the shared with. You could see my old flash in your pan one, which I did use at one time. I have tried Canva. Pardon me. but I don't really like it. They have some templates you can use, but you know, um, that's just a bunch of cookie cutter stuff. And even though no matter how much I love live streamings and I like StreamYard, after a while, if I don't put my own flair to it, it ends up being just like everybody else's live stream that uses StreamYard. My That's out of my league there, StreamYard, OBS. Um, there is a learning curve to it, JP. There is a learning curve to it. I don't mind much, and you don't ever have anything I get bored with it. Excellent. Thank you very much, sir. Let's see what Jelly Bear says here. I see if you have an open slot, I think you can get a card that should be better than USB, but the router needs to pump it. I had to buy my own because the one service provides is junk. Yeah, I plan on getting my own, buy my own router, a better router. Why I'm here getting the pointers. Well, I hope I'm giving you some. I hope I'm giving you some. Now, I'll hop over to let's look at like Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Also, let's look at Stream Element. I use Filmora 10, Filmora X. It's a great editor, and I bought Filmora a lifetime subscription for I believe like $78, $79 lifetime. And they also have Filmora Go for your mobile. They also have Filmora Pro. Gives you a little more stuff with it, more bells and whistles, but it is a good editor. Right now, I only make some things. I use that for my credits and some other stuff for my live streams. But see, let me see my dashboard there. Now, here's my dashboard for Stream Elements. I just actually started that account there not long ago. I haven't used it to do a live stream or anything yet. And here's my see, now they also have Prime and stuff like that. Here's my slobs. See, upgrade to Prime, where OBS is completely free. As you could see, I haven't used it for a long time. I didn't like it, and that's why I'm just sticking to OBS. I'll bring up my OBS also, and show you that also. Let me see here. Bring up my OBS, and it's absolutely free, and you could get tons of free plugins for it, which once I hone down my voice meter banana and my OBS and StreamYards to how I like it and it being enjoyable for everybody, that'd be absolutely great. I paid for a StreamYards, or not StreamYards. I paid for a thumbnail editor, thumbnail blaster or whatever. I saw the ad on Facebook or something. I was so aggravated with it. It was a piece of crap, a total piece of shit. Pardon my English, but in my opinion, it was a total piece of shit. When there's so many other free options out there, like the one I showed you from my IPiki, whatever. But it's a lot better, in my opinion. And then you don't have a cookie cutter anything. It's yours. Now here's my OBS. There's my OBS right there. I'll get it up bigger. See, here's my set for Tuesday night Hangout Live. I put in the URL for my chat room right there. You have to paste in a new URL for each live stream, and then it comes up with the clear background and stuff. I'll just pop that out of there for right now. And then here's, oh, well, don't want to show you that. I'll have to change my camera angle there. I like studio mode over non-studio mode, because once I do something in non-studio, it's live right off the bat. It's live. Now, got a bunch of stuff all clicked that I never unclicked before. But I want to be able to preview it and do other things before I go live. Here's my preview window. There's my live window. I could get my scrolling marquee in there, my music, stream starts and whatever, and my timer, and go. Now that's live. Playing a little music and counting down the clock. Let me see. I want to put in a different camera. So let me see. Where's my camera there? My front camera. You pick your camera. There it is right there. Oh, guess it ain't gonna do it for me. But I have a microscope going on too. Turn off my microscope because I'm using stuff I don't need to use now and eating my bandwidth. And I'll get into OBS more down the road. Hey Charles, how you doing? Benzo Raid. Hey Benzo, sorry. It's good to see all of you. It's good to see all of you. Um, but I really think buying my tower less than $1,000. I bought it through Amazon. They let me pay it in payments. Real reasonable. If I had it paid off in a year, it was zero interest. So, hey Reg, how you doing? Thanks Ron F for the raid. Um, it was worth every penny of it. I have 3 monitors. It helps. A good microphone helps. A good vid cam helps. Eventually, one day, I'd like to get a nice mirrorless Sony or something. Um, a good vlogging camera that I'll be able to use for live streams and out in the field. Um, all right, gotta like a good raid. Ron F, how you doing, my brother of another mother? We'll post tonight doing running around with wife right now. That happens. I did a bunch of that yesterday. Judy and I went to the Indiana Gold Expo in Lebanon, Indiana. We won some cool little goodies. I don't know where my shovel went to. I won a nice metal detecting shovel and a bag of pay dirt. Judy's gonna work on gold panning, um, her gold panning skills. Um, but let me see. We'll get into OBS later. I'm gonna be playing more around with stream elements, and yes, I'll dig back into slobs more. But from my personal opinion, or from my personal experiences before, I prefer just running regular OBS. There's ways I could put out 2 destinations in it. I only do one. I used to use Restream.io, I believe it is. Uh, I used to use this here Restream.io, and I'd stream to multiple platforms. I really didn't like it, and it's been so long since I've used it. They've totally changed it. Let me see. Like right here, I had my channel, my Twitch channel. Didn't really do much. Didn't do anything on Periscope, and sometimes I did Facebook. At that time, you had to pay. This had to be a custom RTMP, which now you don't have to. Um, but that's how I did multi-streaming in the past. And once you have that, you enter your live studio, and it would bring all of that garbage into it. You have your go live, your chat would be here. From any platform, you had hooked up to it. I hope you're not hearing an echo right now. Let me mute my mic there. So I hope you're not hearing any echo of it from this right now. But I tried my share at streaming to multi-platforms, and at that time, um, I would have my Twitch and my Facebook chat in there, but not my YouTube for some reason. And I'd be missing my core audience. My core audience is not Facebook. My core audience is not Twitch. It's YouTube. And that's why I stopped multi-streaming at that time, because I wanted to pay all my attention to my main platform. When I do pay for Streamlab or StreamYard, when I do end up paying for it, I will begin to multi-stream to probably flash in your pan over at Facebook. I do get a lot of traffic to my videos and to my channel through Facebook, so I might as well utilize those tools that I can. But I need to make sure it's still not against the rules with the YouTube guidelines, because at one time, multi-platform streaming was not looked upon well. Right now I'm using StreamYard. Yeah, see the watermark right there, brother? Yes, I am. Sherry Wood, good to see you. Good to see you, Sherry Woods. As my channel is growing and changing, should I start another channel for other stuff, just adventures on others, or mixed? Benzo, depends if you're going to branch out your prospecting channel to the other fingers of our treasure hunting family. We're just a sub niche within a big niche of treasure hunting. That's why I had no problem uh, going to all the other treasure hunting stuff on Flash in Your Pan, because we are one hand after all with many different appendages. Now, I started this channel because I'm going to be doing a lot of live stream, kind of like me help you, you help me type things, where I talk about my trials and tribulations and whatnot in the 4 years of me live streaming, to help many friends who live stream also. Benzos, yours is coming fine. And I know a lot of people use phones out there too, and it's very, you can do it with a lot of phones nowadays. And you could do a good job. But I know some of you are getting towers or laptops, but AU Family Prospecting, our good friend John, I know I believe he's using a laptop now. It wasn't an expensive laptop, and I know he's getting aggravated because I've been there. It's getting really jumpy and chopped up and pixelated and stuff, and it was hard to follow. And I would have really loved to have been able to follow his live stream more, but it makes it hard when you're missing, or you're only catching 3 words out of a sentence. It makes it really, really hard to follow. What am I missing? You're welcome, Sherry. Good to see you. So you can use StreamYard and share with other platforms. Yes, you can. Um, the free version, you could only go to one platform at a time. Once you pay for it, there's a couple of different um, let's take a look. I'll bring up my StreamYards for Flash in Your Pan. And we'll take a look at it. There's StreamYards for Flash in Your Pan. See, I've been testing StreamYard's OBS Live, right? You know it. You've seen it. Now here, you have the free where StreamYard branding on your stream. Well, way up there in that corner. Streaming limits, up to 20 hours per month on the free plan. That can add up quite a bit. You're only allowed up to 6 occupants in the stream itself. For the basic plan, if it's annual, it's 20 a month. If you pay it monthly, it's 25 a month. You're allowed up to 10 participants. You can put your own logo up there. You have more versatility with your backgrounds and overlays. You have custom RTMP destination, recording, 4 hours of stream, and you can multi-stream up to 3 destinations. Now, with the professional pack at $39 monthly on an annual fee, or on a monthly fee of $49 a month, you have the same participants. Whoops, 10 there, 10 there. Logos. You get 4 more hours of recording your stream time. You get 5 more destinations, and you're able to put your camera into 1080p, which 720 is fine for me, from what I've seen. I'll go with this one right here, the most popular one, when I do it. But, until I'm able to get my OBS perfected with StreamYards, I'm not going to pay for it. I already have $16, $17 almost going out per month for my Zoom that I use on my live stream. I'd like to. It'd be nice. Now, I'm going to open up and let some of you come in and talk to me. And if you want to ask a question, fine. If you think I'm full of shit, fine. Whatever. But I know all of you who've watched Tuesday Night Hangout Live from the beginning to now, you can tell that I've come a long ways, baby. So let's throw in the invite, and I'm in for a 14-day trial on StreamYard. Right on, brother. Right on. Any of you like to come up and join me? I'd love to have you, and we could talk about live streaming. Because personally, I think live streaming is the future for YouTube on all kinds of niches. There's a lot of great prospecting, a lot of good metal detecting live stream, treasure hunting live streams. I believe I'm the oldest and longest running gold prospecting weekly live stream, treasure hunting live stream. Because if I remember right, there was no one else doing it when I was started. Pants are overrated. Oh, cool, cool. Right on. Right on, Sherry. I think I'm going to get it. I think you're full of Reese's and coffee usually. Yeah, you'd be right. But I have to tell you about something. I am now an ambassador of Raz energy drink by Rep Sports. It's a 100% sugar-free energy drink with two sources of caffeine so you don't have a big crash. One is like instant, like my cup of joe, and the other is time release. But unlike coffee that I love and I'm usually running on it, this is a dehydrant. It makes you dehydrated. This, on the other hand, is a hydrant full of electrolytes and stuff, and it keeps you hydrated quickly, along with some vitamins, fortifications for focus, recovery, energy, stamina, and hydration. Become part of the rebellion and orders your today. There's a affiliate link down in the description below if you're interested. Some good stuff. Sugar free. You could pretty much only buy this now at some gyms, GNC stores, and some Vitamart is about the only place you can find this. This ain't a monster drink. It's pretty good stuff too. I get my sugar from my Reese's. I'm gonna need that sugar. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Let's see what's here. Sherry Ward. Nice to see you, Flash. I have to get pouring silver for my auction Saturday. Oh wow, I'll have to check it out, Sherry. You take care, everyone. Take care and be safe. Best wishes. Same to you, Sherry. Thank you for dropping by. I greatly appreciate it. No, it's not going to warm me up. No, but it will keep me hydrated. Don't get me wrong, JP brother. I'm never going to stop drinking coffee, but there's a time to have something other than coffee. I do not drink soda pops. I only have root beer. Root beer is my favorite soda, and I only drink that when I'm having pizza. Other than that, it's coffee and water. And I want the caffeine pick me up, but I don't want tons of sugar, and I don't like Monster, and I don't like some of the other, like Rockstar and stuff. But this stuff's pretty doggone good. Plus, they have other supplements also. Rise in the evening. Yeah, root beer's my favorite. Tootsie Pops are good. JP says, you've come a long way, Sherry. Look at you pouring silver. I'd actually like to get into pouring silver myself. Moose, and set you right up for a heart attack if you drink them all day. Yeah, that's anything like that. Anything. Even my coffee. Even though coffee is a antioxidant, it's still, but I love it. So I've been looking at some alternatives. Boyland root beer. Yeah, I actually knew some of the Hires family from Hires root beer. Have to go, man. You too, brother. Thank you, Ron F. Can't wait till Flash Bash 2021 to see you. It's going to be good. Hopefully, I'll see you before that. We have Spike Littlejohn waiting behind stage in the green room. Spike, don't eat all my M&Ms, buddy, and especially not my Reese's. Everybody, let's bring in Spike Littlejohn of Spike Strike Prospecting Equipment. Also, check out his other YouTube channel, The Frugal
Fixer.
The Frugal Fixer Spike. Right?
Yeah, that's it. How's it sound?
Not too bad. A little low.
Okay, let me get the. How's that? A little better?
Yeah. You hit something and it got a little staticky.
Yeah, I probably bumped the wire there. I'm
sorry. How you doing this
evening? Junky
wires,
Spike? You know how it is.
Oh yeah, I definitely do, brother.
Okay,
I definitely do. Better.
Okay, I turned it up in the software there.
That's okay. Good.
I'm learning. Okay.
It's a learning process, brother, just like prospecting is,
Yeah, but I've been doing that a long time. I started this not that long ago. So, yeah. My lives that do the best, Ed, are the ones where I'm out in the shop and I set up the camera and I'm working. And I do that. That's the best lives for me. Those seem to have more. Well, I guess it's because people see action and they come to them, and then plus they go longer. Because I'm there a long time working. So
right. I can understand that. They're seeing your products being made. They're seeing stuff you built to make the products you made.
Right.
And I could see that. Yeah, definitely.
Well, I branched into the Frugal Fixer channel so I could do RV stuff and little car repairs and little house repairs. I got a little remodel project starting in the morning. I'm doing over here for a neighbor. I'm tearing out a bathroom and doing a tile shower and a floor and a vanity, and well, it's cash. That's all I can say. So you know how that works. But
yeah, buddy. Pardon me. Yeah, it all adds up, right? And we always can use a little income coming in.
Well, Social Security checks only go so far. Y'all know that. So, well, most of you don't yet. But I mean, when you get to my age, you'll know about that. Okay? Yeah.
I'm getting there. And I can't wait. But I'm gonna actually start another channel on top of this new one I made. Right. But that's gonna be my journey into full timing.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
I'm gonna take it more into the RV stuff and work while full timing, and go in that direction. I look forward to it. Judy will be a little more into that project with me. But this channel here is going to be pretty much about live streaming.
Well, that's what I seen when you put it up. And I said, Ed's going to help us learn to be better live streamers. And that's what I want to do. So, that's for me, that's a good thing, so.
That's what I hope to do, my friend. That's what I hope to do, because many of you are starting a live stream. You, JP, Benzo, Sherry Ward, I know Heavy Meadow, he jumps into like Ohio River History, Shane's channel. And there's Ron F. does live streaming, and a lot of them do it good, but I want all of us to do it great.
Oh yeah, I agree. I played around with the second camera the other day before I done my live stream, and that was a mistake. You know how it is when you play with something before you do one. Oh, it's always going to bite you. And I played with the camera and it locked out my main camera, which I shoot off of my main camera I'm shooting with right here is a GoPro.
Okay.
That I can turn up to 4K if I want to. I mean, so it zips.
Right.
And but this is only going to put out like 720 anyway. So, but this is real background today. This isn't green screen like I had on there yesterday.
Oh, so, I know. I see all your axes, and I know you like making guitars. You play guitars.
Oh, that's the Frugal Fixer channel. If you go there, that's where all the guitar stuff is now. So like the CNC machine, the 3D printer. What I'm going to start doing there, Ed, is I'm also going to start doing tech reviews. I've got a whole bunch of product that I've been using, and I've got it all laid out, and I've got all the paperwork for it, and I'm writing the scripts, and I've got my desk set up. I don't know if you've seen the way I got my desk or not, but I got 2 lights up on the top that roll over and light the desk. And I got my microphone, cameras on a boom that I can roll right over and shoot down on the desk or shoot me. My microphone on this thing.
Well, if I change my camera view, let me see, what camera is that? It will look down at my desk. And of course, I got my ugly ashtray. I got my 3 monitors. And you see my microphone is sitting on a stack of treasure books and coin books, so I could get it up higher so it's a little closer to me. And then I have my other camera here, which is right in front of me there, along with, it's not showing my other one. I'm showing my microscope and my virtual one. So, hey, it is what it is. I can't hear you whatsoever now. All I'm hearing is scratchy.
Okay, now?
There you go, Spike. There you go.
Okay, I think I got a bad cable. I got to get a new cable to replace it.
Yeah.
You know how that works?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I see it's got a flat spot in it. That can't be good in a round cable, right?
No. I think you have a short there, my friend.
Yeah, I did. I had a bad camera cable that was giving me fits. They just barely wiggled the camera. And I was using it to record out in the shop, like making parts. And I was doing a build for Dan Hurd. I'm building one of those new electric high bankers for Dan Hurd. He's got an event coming up in about 3 weeks, and I got to get it out the door Monday. So I was working on it yesterday, and I was filming while I was doing it. And the dang camera kept shutting off on me. And I'm just barely moving, and it cut off. And I go, what in the world's wrong? And then finally I just looked, and I said, it's got to be the darn cable. So I pulled another cable out, and I had my cable ran, solid. So I just took it off and moved it. And but yeah, I've got a light stand on the back of my everything I got here is on a rolling desk. So, I've got a rolling desk, but it's not really a rolling desk. It's a hospital table.
Oh, okay.
You pull the handle and raise it up and down, so I can pull it up and stand up and work, or I can put it down and sit down like I am now.
That's
And
like what I have right here for my auctions. It's actually one of those dining. It's for
put it over
food.
the table when you go eat your dinner.
Yeah, over the bed. I
That's
have
what I
like
have.
I have one here, I have one there, I have two out in my shop.
I
It's
worked at the hospital doing work at the hospital, and they gave me one, and they said, "Get some more if you want them." And I wished I'd have took all they had.
right.
That
Come
and
on,
those little
camera.
stands that you, oh man, those little stands that you use to roll around the little pole, you know, that you roll around with
Oh
the
yeah,
wheels on the bottom.
for the IVs and stuff.
Man, I wished I had some of them. They don't take up any floor space. They're nice and heavy. They don't move. You can put a light or anything up on that thing,
Oh, those would be good for lighting stands.
and you
I
can move
know
them.
I know I love these. I do a lot of work on convalescent hospitals
Right,
or assisted living homes.
right.
And a lot of times they're like, "You want this, Ed? Take it. We can't use it no more. We have to upgrade."
Well, once they
And
get a little scratch or something on it, the hospital has to keep, you know, they can't keep it around, you know that.
right,
So
right. So I'm like, heck yeah, give it
have
to
you
me.
seen that guy on YouTube, DSLR shooter? He uses a lot of camera, but he's does a lot of stuff with DSLR cameras, but he's got a stand that he made. You know, it's like a one stand that stands up, and it's got like a pole like we were talking about, you know, with the weight on it, and it comes
Right.
up, and it's got a monitor, a camera, an arm, everything's on, all the lights, everything's on that one pole. So you know, he can roll the whole thing anywhere he wants, and that's where I got the idea to do mine. And so, like I
Oh,
say, I just took one of these tables from the hospital, and I put two stair treads together on top of it, so I had the two rounded edges on the edge. And the coolest thing I found was these $13 mic stands that you clamp to the desk, and then you can just boom your mic where you want it. Because I mean, like this one's right here boomed, and I don't have to worry about it. It's there. I can take it where I want, up and down, you know, and it'll just stay right where I want it, out of my way. And the camera's on one of them too, right here, so I can boom it up. Like right now, I can raise my camera up or down wherever I want to by doing it that way. So it was handy.
Heavy Meadows says you do reaction videos too.
Yeah, you hadn't seen that? You ought to check that out now. You know, I was on that TV show for Alaskan. The Alaskan show.
Yeah.
Well, it's been 8-9 years since it was on.
Are you reacting to your own stuff from
I am reacting
the
to the TV show that I am on. Exactly. That's what I'm doing, Ed. And so you have to go check. I'm doing them live, naturally. That's the best way to do a reaction, right? And I have to tell you, I did get copyright striked on all three of them, but it wasn't on anything but the music that was within the video.
Well, just
it was on like one little song, and I muted it out.
There you go.
It's gone, you know, so it fixed it, and no more copyright strikes. So, you know, it's a 1 hour video that's got that content with me in between. Like I broke it up in like 8-minute sections or 6-minute sections, so I could do it and then break it up, you know, because the Streamlabs only lets you do 10 minutes max, you know. So, yeah, I just put in 6-7 minutes each and broke them up, and I'd put on section, talk about it a little bit, do another section, and then I'd never done the StreamYard where you put people on the screen, and I done that the other night for the first time ever after they told me, you know, well, you ought to try that. And I said, well, heck yeah, why not? So I'd been using Streamlab, I guess it was, and I used OBS first, and then I went to Streamlab, and I was kind of like this way on the both of them. And now StreamYard, I'm pretty much liking, except I can't do this. You know, I can't take this picture and do this to it. You know, like this. You know what I'm saying? I can't frame myself with the
kind of like that type, or
yeah, but I want to be able to, like when I'm using my green screen, I want to be able to crop around me, like you can. With
that's why I want to bring my OBS into it, and there's ways to do it.
That's what I'm trying to learn from you.
I like you saw my slobs page, you know.
Right.
I tried Streamlabs. I liked the concept, but it wouldn't import everything from my OBS that I wanted. So I was forced to rebuild stuff.
Right.
and I already did all the work on OBS, and now I had to do it again.
Well,
Come
see,
on.
mine was real simple. So when I moved, everything went with me, but it wasn't much there. I mean, I didn't have all them overlays and all that you have. I don't have all that yet. So, I'm in just the little learning stage.
Right. Well, you're an intelligent guy, Spike. You'll catch on,
I'll figure it out. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But the whole idea is to use the gold prospecting channel to get as big as it can, and let people know about my stuff and stay in this community. And the other channel is for the other things that the 3D printing and all that.
Right.
I got a battery thing I'm doing right now. I've been filming on this thing for 3 weeks. I got RV batteries that have died, and I've got one of them. I've cut the damn top off of it, and I got it boiled. I got it hooked up and running with no top on it. So it makes pretty good video when you got a battery running with no top on it. So we'll see how it all turns out. I mean, but it's it may be the thing. But hey, here's the deal: the gold prospecting thing. I've only got just right under 400 people. Okay. But the beauty of it is, the last 28 days, I've got 54 or 55, I think it is, subscribers.
Nice.
So almost 12 or 13, 14, 15% of my subscriber base is in the last 30 days. And that's from doing better videos, I think, being a little bit more active at it. But I think it's because of better quality. And I've actually asked people to subscribe for a change.
It doesn't hurt to ask, or remind them, hey, subscribing's free. Click the subscribe button and ring the bell, become part of our community here. I see nothing wrong with that.
I'm learning to do that part. Yeah.
A big no-no is sub for sub. Big no-no. I encourage anyone not to sub for sub. YouTube is not a sprint race. It's a marathon. It takes time. Some grow faster, some don't. It is what it is. Well, and YouTube don't owe us jack.
That's right.
It's a free platform.
Exactly.
So you take it for that.
Yeah, well, I done that my giveaway, and my giveaway actually done me real good. I got like 5 or 6 sales off of it, which actually sold stuff and made money.
Nice.
I picked up maybe, I'm thinking at least 8 to 10 subscribers off of that. That's where them 50 something come from. But about 8 to 10 of them are from that contest. I kind of tracked it that way because like I can. You can see everyone coming in and when it comes and where it's from. You know that. So. But, I'm learning to kind of read all that. I mean, it's taking a little while. But like I say, I'm just not that pretty. So, I mean, it ain't like I'm going to get something by looking good.
I'm going to step back to the giveaway thing. I have nothing against giveaways. I do giveaways for my members once a month on my website. But those are rewards. I do giveaways for people that are in the current live stream sometimes, like when I'm having my auctions, and sometimes on Tuesday night, Hang Out Live. Actually, when you were a guest, you gave away something.
Yeah. I gave away a gold ram to Heavy Meadows' wife won the gold ram other night during my reaction show. She counted how many times I was on the show how many times I was on during the show, and she got it right. So she won. Very
good. But you're rewarding people that are there then.
Right.
I've done this in the past. I've used giveaways for subscriber drives. I see my subscriber count go up. Then after the giveaway, boom, down it plummets.
Well,
I want an organic community. You know what I mean? I don't want people coming there just for giveaway free stuff. I want people coming there to become a community And if I can help you, even great. Like, I don't see JP, Benzo, you, Gold Prospectors Radio, even Gold Fever Radio, Jack and Lisa, Digging with the Jersey History Hunters, Liz from Digging Connect. All of them have live shows. None of them are my competition.
Nope. We all run into each other sometimes, but we're not competition.
That's right.
You'll have a live stream going, and I'll have one planned, and I didn't know about, and then we'll run into each other. But I mean,
or vice versa,
exactly, both ways, and that's what happens.
It's getting really hard now at the way it's going with so many live streams, and I totally understand that. Like, even though my notifications for Ron F are rung, his bell's rung for my notifications and stuff. I've been a sub for him for a while. I have so many subscriptions that stuff gets buried.
Well, me too. Yeah.
And I don't make it a habit to say, go through every stinking channel and say, okay, this guy is live. Oh, Benzo's live on this night, usually Saturday night at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I've done my second channel for that reason, so I could put the RV groups I follow and the guitar groups I follow and put them in another YouTube, so they don't even come in that feed. So now when I'm looking, I go to this feed, I'm looking, like I'm on Frugal Fixer right now. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get self-improvement stuff. I'm gonna get stuff to make me better at YouTube. I'm gonna get like me and you run into each other the other day on a stream. We was watching the guy telling about what was that one about? Do you remember? I'm trying to remember what it was about now, Ed. It was one of the guys I watch on a regular basis. So I mean, I watch those guys pretty much because they got some good ideas.
Oh, who was it?
I cannot remember it now to save my life.
Yeah, I hear you.
Was it D? Nim? Think Media. Probably a Think Media video I'm leaving.
Well, I had an OSPA meeting today. So usually Saturday mornings I watch Nick Nimmin. Nimmin live. I've learned a lot from him, and I found him when I wanted to do live. And the reason why I went live on Flash in Your Pan is they weren't grandfathering me in. I was already monetized, and I didn't have the 4,000 hours. And at a certain date, they wouldn't grandfather me in if I didn't have that. So I went live to get those 4,000 hours of watch time.
That's good.
So I'd keep my monetization. Now I'm in the good with it. I'm in the green by far now.
Right. Well, I'm working to get there, but here, you ready for this one?
Get there. It will take time, Spike.
Oh, yeah. You know what's crazy? Okay. A couple of years ago, it was 100, and then they changed it to 1,000. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. When they changed it from 100 to 1,000, I had 98. No joke. I had 98 the day they changed that. And I just lost interest. I mean, you go back and look at my YouTube, and the first YouTube on Spike's Prospect is me flipping a damn go-kart. First video of me flipping a go-kart. Yeah.
That can be dangerous at your age, my friend.
Well, it was 10 years ago, but I mean, still, it was dangerous then for a dumbass. Excuse me. Yeah. But yeah, it's on there. Me getting up. Well, my son put the tires on, okay? And he didn't get the lug bolts tied on it real good. There's only 3 lug nuts. And he didn't get them real good and tight. And it kept getting looser and looser, and I just kept driving it. And it got to come off the turn 2, and it went to the outside and got up into the tires. And when it did, the front end hit it, and the next thing you know, it went. and I was down to the bottom, rolled that sucker about 3 times. It was a ride, Ed. It was a ride, yeah. But like I say, having the channels broke up lets you spread out your notifications. But if they're all gold prospecting people, you ought to keep them here on the main channel, So that was my reason for breaking mine up. So
let me talk to my Nightbot spam protection. What do I have? Enable caps. I'm gonna disable emojis, guys. All right. I don't want you guys getting in trouble, JP and
computer.
Benzo.
Change desk lamp warm.
Okay.
You're pretty techie there, Spike.
Hey, wait. Are you ready for this? Computer, turn off studio lights.
Okay.
Computer, turn on the studio lights.
Okay.
I feel like flipping Captain Kirk when I do that, buddy.
It's more and a lot like the Jetsons.
I got my air compressor, my vacuum pump, my lights, the lights on the big girl machine, the shop lights, the security system. When I get ready to leave, I arm it with that. So, like I say, it's like Captain Kirk. I tell that word, and it tells it what to do. But if I say it now, it's going to start wanting to know what I want it to do. So I can say Alexa all day long, it won't matter. But if I say, calm, whatever that is, it'll set off. The green screen was fun to play with, Ed.
I have fun with the green screen. But lighting is such an issue. Okay, I did symbols too, guys. So hopefully Nightbot won't talk back to you. Benzo, I'm in constant competition with my previous prospecting trip. Yes, I can agree with that too, Benzo. Totally. But I'm talking about fellow channels, because a lot of you, even though we're in the same niche, we're all friends. Hell, we're family. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, that I think so. Some of them don't seem to want to play well in the same yard, but yeah, we're all family.
That's neither, Jelly Bear. It's Stream Elements have their bots, which you can use Streamlabs bots outside of Streamlab with my OBS or with my OBS. I'm not sure about Stream Elements. Nightbot I use Nightbot TV. And it's a whole different platform that I allow access to my account. And I have no moderators in here yet. So, Nightbot started deleting you guys. What the heck's going on?
Oh, no. No.
Nightbot needs to take a walk.
Well, I wasn't reading the chat. Were they talking bad about me?
No. I'm gonna disable a lot of this stuff. Maybe not my bad words, phrases.
Ed, I'm gonna have an open house next Sunday here at the shop. People to come by and check the new shop out, see what it looks like.
Nice. From what I'm seeing, it's looking really good, brother.
Well, it's kind of crowded and messy right now because I got 3 machines on the table I'm building. So Dan Hurd is ready to go in a box tomorrow, and then I got a Tubby concentrator, and then I got 3 gold rams going out tomorrow. So yeah, and then I got to go start my remodel project after lunch. Hey, it is what it is, man.
That it is.
I'm gonna go over and get my nice big deposit on the job and tear everything out.
So did Dan Hurd get a hold of you for that?
We talked about it. We talked about me doing something with him probably a year ago, and then I had my fire first, and then I had the back surgeries. Right. And so I told him, I said, look, wait till I get healthy. Well, then he had his thing go on, and so once I put the video up, the new one on it, he seen it, and he sent me a message and said, you ready to do something now? And I said, yes, sir, I am. And so I got him, put him one together, and I'm gonna ship it out of here Monday. So I done the live form of the forming the trays for it. I done that live the other day. So there's a video that's live. Dan Hurd build live. I think it is. So, and I've got a bunch of footage shots so I can put together a regular video of it. You know, with all the nuts and bolts and pieces. So a little bit more to finish.
I really liked it when Dan Hurd built stuff in his shop with students. You know, and he's come a long way though, baby.
No. Well, he's putting out some big stuff, you know, and they some got big guys, and you know, but you know, we got several big YouTubers in our niche, that's for sure. You know, in the prospecting community. So,
yeah, more power to them.
I'm all for all of them. You know, all of them. I'm happy for them, man. If they can get it out there, that helps everybody.
I'm glad I've had quite a few of them as guests too.
Well, if you watch one of those, a lot of times mine might get suggested down below it, so I ain't gonna fuss about it.
Right.
You know, that's the way I got to look at it. You know, so that's the good point of it for
us. Jelly Bear. Hopefully when they come back out of their I think they might have got timed out. If they did get timed out, I think they'll be able to no, they should be able to come back after their timeout.
Right.
But I think they should be able to do more emojis than just a couple.
Yeah.
Well, here, let me see if they got totally hid or
if they bonked them, yeah.
Or see if they got totally hid or not.
Got put in the outtakes.
Yeah, I don't want them I have no hidden users, so
didn't kick them out it didn't boot them for good, right?
No, they just got timed out for like 300 seconds or something.
Here's my desk around here. Check this out. See, this is my boom microphone arm right here, so I want it, and that right there. That goes to those two little small lights up there.
Right.
And then this camera's on this boom arm you see right here.
Right.
And then everything's on the pivot, so you can just pivot around where you want it and then swing it back and put it right back in place.
Nice.
That's the way I set mine up. And then I use this table when I go to the shop to record. I roll the whole table out there. And I got a drop cord that rolls off of it and plugs up so I can get power, and you know, I'm ready to go. So I can just shoot. And instead of shooting all the footage into the little GoPro and using it up, putting in the little cards and having to deal with all that, I just shoot and then record straight into OBS or Streamlabs. Yeah. I record it straight into Streamlabs and then edit the footage from that. So it comes out darn good that way, and it's all recording straight to the hard drive, so I don't have to transfer it and move it 5 times. So
excellent. Yeah.
We all learn to streamline our processes, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that's like my table. I just wanted to make a way to move it around so I can take it out of the shop, out into the shop, you know, from office into the shop. And you can see how I got it set up to do a tech video. Just flip it down and aim it at the tech tabletop like you did, and I'm ready to go. So,
actually, Heavy Meadow, I'm going to be signing off here really quick. It's going on 8 o'clock, and I'm stepping on Prospectors Radio right now. I'm glad you made it home, Jeff Otworth. It was most excellent meeting you. And seeing you in the live chat reminds me, I'll have to look in that box for that silver bar. I haven't checked yet. But it was great seeing you at the Ohio Prospectors Association meeting this afternoon, Jeff. And can't wait to see you at Flash Bash either. Maybe before. I'm glad you made it home safe. Did you go get Kewpie hamburgers, though, is the only question. But don't worry about your earbuds, Heavy Meadow. I'm going on almost 2 hours now, so was flooded out. Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
So I'm gonna be calling it the end here soon.
Ed, let me show you something right here. You know, you was talking about lighting the green screen was a problem.
Yeah.
And I got these Harbor Freight heavy, real bright lights, you know, that are real bright. And I use one of them to hit that green screen with, and it makes it real good. But over here in the office area, it was too much. So let me show you what I did. You ready? Look up here and see if you can see, if you can see that or not. Can you see that baffle around that light?
Yeah.
I wrapped it in wax paper, and then I turned another piece and put a baffle down this side to give it some extra baffle. So one side of my office is real bright, and the other side's kind of over here in the shade, so it helps get a little bit different lighting view, I guess. So, like I say,
it did make it to Kewpie. Were you impressed or not so impressed by Kewpie? I wasn't too impressed by Kewpie. I think In-N-Out Burger's better.
I like me an In-N-Out burger. Good Lord Almighty, that's what I miss more about California than any dang thing.
Yeah, I don't miss the crowds, that's for sure.
No. I don't miss the crowds, the traffic. They cut off dredging, you know, so long ago. I sold my dredge after, you know, they done that out there and got rid of it. I had a 4-inch. I got rid of it. And, you know, I was living there for a while after that, and then heck, that was it. So anyway. Ed, I'm going to get out of your way. I know you want to sign yourself off, so let me go ahead and just do this and say thank you, everybody. And Ed, I appreciate all the knowledge, brother. That's what I want you to know.
Not a problem.
The knowledge you're sharing with us is something that you've done this enough, and you've seen more of it than we have. And the one thing I'm asking, and I want to ask you about it, when you do your live show and you bring in your guest, do you use you using something to bring all the guests together and then put them the Zoom to put them together, or which way? How are you doing that? Because StreamYard, you can do that, but I know I like the other one a whole lot better, Streamlabs, because you can move things and size them and do all those things. I just wish StreamYard had that. You know,
you know the background I told you I made.
Yeah.
You know, those backgrounds I make myself.
Right.
And the part that I make it so it's chroma key, ready for chroma key.
Right.
I place them, I layer them in there. I layer my whole Zoom window back there.
So you bring the Zoom into there.
I bring the Zoom into there. I don't take them individually and put them into it. I bring the whole Zoom into it.
Got you. Okay. Well, I was just trying to figure out, because I know I was doing the first one of the things I'd done, I used a Streamlab, and I couldn't bring anybody in, you know, with it at all, you know, so.
Right.
And so I said, well, you know, I got to start looking. So that's when I went to the StreamYard and tried that. And right now I got the free version, so I got my logo on it and all. But I mean, all that's going to stop in 12 more days or 11 more days. So you know how that works, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm interested in paying for StreamYards. I like it. This is what I like about StreamYard right here.
Yeah, that's cool. That is nice.
That I can bring in the chat and incorporate the chat into it as a lower third.
Right.
But you know, I got the feel and all the work I put into my show through OBS. I want to keep that, but now there's the sound issue.
Well,
So I need to be able to bring in all my desktop, everything into Streamlabs and OBS, or StreamYard and OBS, and still be able to use it.
Right. Well, you're not going to believe this, but me and you've been sitting here this whole time, and I had that button up there that said private chats when I sent you a message when I first got here. And I didn't see the one for comments beside it. So the comments, I've been looking at my phone to get the comments.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just noticed the 2 on private chats. Funny.
Yeah.
Funny.
Well, anyway. So we all learn. That's what I'm saying. I learned, and that's how I learned so much. I'm gonna go. I've already got the Pixie thing opened up and on my laptop in background right here to go to and play around to see if I can, learn more from that thing. You know what I mean? So hey.
Right.
That's what it's about. I mean, Ed, you know me. If I'm not working, I'm trying to learn something. I mean, if you've seen me enough to know. You know where I'm at most time. You've seen where I'm at. I mean, right. I'm either learning something on a YouTube stream somewhere, or I'm out trying to make something, or I'm trying to do something like this. So it's always to make myself better, make my stuff better. So
that's all you can do. You have to strive to improve. If you don't strive to improve, you're gonna get stale and left behind.
Well, the only person you can hold really a fault in the world is somebody that doesn't try to make themselves better.
Oh,
if a person doesn't try to make themselves better, then what can you do for them?
And I'm not afraid of failing at all, as long as I'm trying to improve myself, because that fail is one stone to success.
Right. Well,
it's a lesson learned. You do.
Yeah, it's a lesson learned, Ed. Exactly. Brother, let me get out of your way so you can sign off and do what you want to do. I know you got things to do. Thank you for having me in on your first one of these, and I learned a lot today. And hey, I know we're all can tell you thank you. Okay, all the guys will thank you for it.
Thank you, brother. Have a great one, Spike.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Dust it off. Y'all know how to do that. Bye.
Bye.
Get myself out of here.
Right on. Well, everybody, I appreciate you joining me. I feel like I'm watching myself. Scary. All right. I'm heading over to Prospectors Radio YouTube channel and see what my friends over there has to say for tonight. So until next time, I don't know when that will be. I hope you all have a totally great time. And remember, there's always room for improvements, and never be afraid to fail to get to your success. Use them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Until then, like I say over at Flash in Your Pan, may you always have a flash in your pan. And you never know, maybe one day too, I'll see you in another live stream. Good night, everybody. God bless and take care, because I'm out of here.